Hello beautifuls, my name's Epic Treasure, welcome to the channel. So today we're going to have a look at all the new pals and how to breed them, their breeding matrix, the combinations, and there'll be timestamps for every single new pal in Terraria. Soon you'll see an entire exhaustive guide on breeding in the game. So get ready, check your timestamps for the ones that you want. The very first one that we're looking at is going to be the green slime. So the green slime combo is, bring it up. It is a green slime and a green slime. It's the only way that you can make them. And these are right here in the sealed realm of Terraria, which is a little bit south of the Fisherman's Point. You go straight in the door, you'll see them immediately. Grab those and on your way. The next pal that we're looking at that you can capture is the blue slime. The way you capture the blue slime is literally the blue slime and the green slime together. So those ones are also in this particular dungeon. They're scattered throughout the different areas. Now let me just show you something very quickly to make this a little bit easier to see. Now this glitch is still activated. There's a video tutorial on my channel for that. So we can sort of, go check out that video. We can see all of the creatures in here when we fly over. So there's the blue slimes there. So it's in the second chamber. There's the first entry point. And there is the second big one. The open air one here. We can see the eyeballs and the green slimes there. And then we see the green and the blue ones there when they come into vision. So the next one that we've got, bring it on up, is the red slime. The red slime can be made with the green and the red slime. This is also in the same place in the dungeon. Let's see if we can find it. I'm not sure if they're indoors or if they might be in the underground section from memory. Let me see. There's more green ones in there, but they are absolutely and certainly there, that's for sure. We could peek through the walls if you wanted to, but it'll probably take too much time. Yeah, they're in there, trust me. All of the, obviously, all of the Terraria creatures are in these dungeons, but sometimes it's hard to sort of peek, a little peek through the side of them to see what's in there. There's the green ones, the Illuminant ones are in there, the bats are flying around, but we just can't get to be a peeping Tom through the side of it very well. Hello, Mr. Eyeball. Stop. There's the red ones in there and the purple ones in there. So we're going to fly above. Just take note of where that is. So bang, bang to the left, to the right, and in there. That's where you shall find them. The next one that we have is the purple slime, which we just saw then. The way also to breed purple slime is the blue slime and the red slime, or the blue slime and the purple slime, or the green slime and the purple slime, or the red slime and the purple slime, or the purple slime and the purple slime. The next one we've got is the Illuminant Slime, which you can be making with 2 Illuminant Slimes. These are the ones that are very bright. That, and also the Illuminant Slime and the blue slime, the Illuminant Slime and the green slime, the Illuminant Slime and the red slime, and the Illuminant Slime and the purple slime. The next one that we have, Rainbow Slime, can be made with the Illuminant Slime and a cave bat, Illuminant Slime and a rainbow slime, Illuminant Slime and a Illuminant Bat, a blue slime and a cave bat. The cave bats are in there too, the blue ones. The blue slime and the rainbow slime, the blue slime and the Illuminant Bat, the green slime and the cave bat. That's probably one of the easiest combos. Green slime and the rainbow slime, green slime and Illuminant Bat, the red slime and the cave bat, the red slime and the rainbow slime, the red slime and the Illuminant Bat, purple slime and the rainbow slime and the enchanted sword and the rainbow slime, cave bat, rainbow slime and a rainbow slime and a rainbow slime and Illuminant Bat. Next one, the enchanted sword can be made with the Illuminant slime and an enchanted sword. Blue slime, enchanted sword. Green slime, enchanted sword. Red slime, enchanted sword. Purple slime, enchanted sword. Enchanted sword and an enchanted sword. Enchanted sword and a cave bat. Enchanted sword and Illuminant bat. And that is it for those swords. They are also in there spinning around. The cave bat can just be made only with the blue cave bat. They're everywhere. The Illuminant bats can be made with a purple slime and a plain cave bat, a purple slime and an Illuminant bat, a cave bat and an Illuminant bat, an Illuminant bat and an Illuminant bat. There are heaps in there. There are heaps in there. There's going to be no reason for you not to be able to breed them. The next one we have is the Eye of Cthulhu, which can be made with the Illuminant slime and the Eye of Cthulhu, the blue slime, the Eye of Cthulhu, the green slime, the Eye of Cthulhu, the red slime, the Eye of Cthulhu, the purple slime, Eye of Cthulhu, demon eye, Eye of Cthulhu, the Eye of Cthulhu and the Enchanted Sword, Eye of Cthulhu, and the Eye of Cthulhu, the Eye of Cthulhu and the Cave Bat, the Eye of Cthulhu, the Rainbow Slime, Eye of Cthulhu and Illuminant Bat. So the Eye of Cthulhu is at the very end. So let me just grab onto this. When you go through the whole dungeon, it's at the very, very end. It's the boss. So when we peek over here, we'll see the Eye of Cthulhu hanging out down there. Capture it. The next one that we have is the Demon Eye. So the Demon Eye can be made with we'll go Demon Eye and Luminant Slime. Demon Eye, red slime. Demon Eye and a Demon Eye, rainbow slime. Demon Eye and a blue slime. Demon Eye, purple slime. Demon Eye, Enchanted Sword. Demon Eye, Illuminant Bat. Demon Eye and green slime. Demon Eye, purple slime. Demon Eye and a Cave Bat. The next one is, let's scroll down to the Pengullet Lux. The Pengullet Lux is made with a Sparket and a Pengullet, or just a Pengullet Lux and a Pengullet Lux. A very easy way to get Pengullet Luxes. Literally, let me just grab this right now. I'm going to grab this while it's still functional. I'm going to go around here. Is through the fishing ponds. So these are unlocked in the technology tree. I'm going to climb across here. And sneaky. Thank you to DPJ for this hot tip, and also Pal Professor, I believe, who had it first. Terra Prism schematic. And then we'll just get out of here. The dungeon. So not only with breeding can you create these creatures, but also using the fishing ponds and having a lot of them. So let me just quickly take you to the fishing pond at my fishing base. There's a whole tutorial on that. I'm going to sneeze. I'm sorry. Sorry, it's going to happen. Traveling fishing base. Very easy. There's 11 fishing ponds down here. The tutorial is from every step of the way. You don't want to miss this one. Hurry up, load in. So here, let me just fly over very quickly. So all the new catchable pals will be in the fishing ponds. Get off. So here, let's collect the pals that we have here. We have the Fwak, the Killamari Primo, the Celaray Lux, and the Munchill. We'll just grab these items very quickly. So here, that's what I wanted to show you. When you choose the small fishing shadow, these are the pals that you'll capture. You'll have the Penking, you'll have the Killamari, you'll have the Azurobe, you'll have the Jelliette, the Jellroy, the tentacle turtle thing, the Celaray, the Pengullet, the Kelpsie, the Craojiro Noct, and the Fwak. Then we move to the medium one. We can capture the Munchill, the Finsider, the Serpent Lux, I think it is, the Kelpsie Ignis, the other Fwak, the other Killamari, the Pengullet Lux. This is the one that I think will be a great generator for the base for electricity, because there's so little and we can pump the books into them. The books can be found with supply drops in Faybreak. So definitely get those supply drops to get the books. We see that popsicle thing, whatever it's called, that seal looking thing, the Celaray Lux and the Serpent. The large ones that we can see the Finsider Ignis, we can see the the Ghangler Ignis, the Craojiro Noct. We can see the Penking Lux. We can see the Whalska Ignis. We can see the Dumud Gid, which is a gold one. The Dumud, the Gloopie chick, the emo one, the Turtacle, whatever it's called, the gold one, and then the Azurobe Cryst. So we want to do the Pengullet Lux, grab those, all those pals, bang, 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 look at them. So that's a really good way to sort of farm them without having to do a breeding pen. So definitely check out the tutorial on making that fishing base. It is beautiful. And also there is a fishing spot next to it. And because it is at Faybreak, there are supply drops all around the place all the time, which is exactly what you want, especially if you want chromite, which I can guarantee you're going to run out of. But yes, there's always a little fishing spot right there. There's a supply drop coming right now. There's a spot just there that they drop. We'll see where this one comes. Let it land, let it land, let it land. It's around somewhere. But anyway, that's where the books are. Highly recommend getting those because you're going to need them. The next one that we see is the Penking Lux. The Penking Lux you can make with a Rayhound and a Penking. Let me just tell you another hot tip. I'm going to just get rid of this window very quickly. We're going to go to my other base because this is where you can farm the Alpha Penking Lux, which is where my new base 8.0 will be. It will be the best base. You will love it to death. Currently it's gutted. If you've built 7.0, you get ready for the next big banger. Like I said, it's gutted at the moment. Let's quickly sleep. I've just streamlined everything so it's so convenient. Once you land, you can dump off your items in the guild chests that are important, dump off your items in the box, sleep straight away, all in steps. Over here very quickly is going to be this amazing, I don't want to even say what the word is for it, but it's literally the most streamlined production that you can have. Bang, bang, cooking, and then run, and then run. The new vendors that they have are amazing also. Let me just grab that. Let me grab that. Get them in production. So this Penking is just here. Oopsie. Penking can be found down here all the time. Penking Lux. So that is where he is. He's all over the place, but that is one of the main spots. On with the show. The next one we have is scrolling down, Killamari Primo, which can be made with the Rib Bunny and the Killamari or the Killamari Primo. You know that we can catch that now. You saw the fishing just a moment ago. The next one we have is the Celaray Lux, which is a Celaray and a Univolt. A Celaray Lux with Celaray Lux. You already know that we can catch that with fishing. If you're just clicking on the timestamp now, go back to the fishing part of the video in regards to, I have to write this down, Pengullet Lux. So fishing pond. Catch those in the fishing pond. I believe it was the medium-sized fishing pond, wasn't it? The next one that we have is the Dumud Gid. This is the golden Dumud, the whale thing. The epictreasuremedia, you know what I'm talking about, that the deer that's got the gold horns and the white and grey body, and that Dumud, and a Dumud Gid, and a Dumud Gid. The Dumud Gids can be found in the sealed realm of Terraria also. So down here, my tripping ball, I am down here. Sealed realm of Terraria. So Fisherman's Point, so just south of the volcanic area. Check. So he's in there, strangely. I don't know what he's doing, but that's where he is. At least there. The next one we have is the Let me find you. Tell me if I've forgotten anything, please. Serpent Terra. We had a Serpent Terra before. But anyway, Dumud and a Serpent. I'm sure we had it before. Scrolling down, scrolling down, scrolling down. The Azurobe Cryst can be made with the Frost Plume and the Azurobe. Now, I had problems finding the Frost Plume, but it's on one of the ice islands. I'm trying to remember if it's this one here on Frostbitten Isle. It's in one of the frosty ones, though. I'm pretty sure it was that one. Pretty sure. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. I know you will. Next one is not that one. We want the... What else are we missing? We want the Craojiro Noct. This one can be caught with fishing quite often. Craojiro and a Bushy Noct, you should have those. The Bushy Nocts are all over Faybreak. They're all over SJ Island with the cherry blossoms. And then a Craojiro Noct and a Craojiro Noct. You know they can be caught in the fishing ponds also. So it should be very easy to get those ones. The next one that we have, and also if you're looking for a specific pal with all of the amazing passives on them ready to go, join the Discord channel, link in the description below. We've got a whole DNA trading thing there. Just make sure you check out the trading channel on there. Frost Plume. Here we go. Herbil, here we go. So, the Herbil can be made with the following pals. The Chickapee and the Hook Crates, the Chickapee and the Jelliette, Chickapee and the Eye of Cthulhu, Illuminant Slime and Depresso, T-Fent Hook Crates, the T-Fent Jelliette, Blue Slime Hook Crates, Mao and a Flambell, Mao and a Jellroy, a Lamball and a Sparkit, a Cativa and a Lift Monk, a Cativa and a Hangyu, Cremus, Hangyu Cryst, Vixie and a Lift Monk, a Herbil and a Mao Cryst, a Chickapee and a Purple Slime, a Chickapee and a Depresso, Illuminant Slime Hook Crates, a T-Fent Fox Sparks, a T-Fent Purple Slime, Blue Slime Fox Sparks, Blue Slime Jelliette, a Mao and a Red Slime, a Lamball Hangyu Cryst, a Lamball and a Flambell, a Cativa and a Green Slime, a Cremus and a Lift Monk. One second. Mao Red Slime, Lamball Hangyu Cryst, Lamball Flambell, Cativa Green Slime, Cremus Lift Monk, Cremus Hangyu, Vixie and a Green Slime, a Herbil Lift Monk, Chickapee and a Demon Eye, Chickapee and an Enchanted Sword, Illuminant Slime and a T-Fent Jellroy, Illuminant Slime and a Jelliette, a T-Fan and a Jellroy, a T-Fan and a Demon Eye, a Blue Slime and a Jellroy, a Mao and a Sparkit, a Mao and a Fox Sparks, a Lamball and a Hangyu, a Lamball and a Red Slime, a Cativa and a Hangyu Cryst, a Cremus and a Green Slime, a Vixie and a Mao Cryst, a Herbil and a Herbil and a Herbil and a Green Slime. Now, let me take you to Herbil location while we're at it and make life a little bit easier. They are, actually, I could just bring up the bloody map, can't I? Let's go to the Palpedia. Thank God it takes off from where you left off. Now. Herbil habitat. So these are where the Herbils pop up. They are on those 3 islands. Pity we can't move around and zoom in on the islands, but that's where she be. Tiny little guys spitting at you. It's very fun. So that's where our Herbil boys are. Next one we have is the Icelyn, which is the witch. Let me go and grab her. I can function. Icelyn is over in the icy spot that I showed you before. Here. So that's where Icelyn is. And oh, shivers. Let's go back to the Palpedia, shall we? And the Herbil, sorry about that. The Herbil habitat is here, if I missed it. Those islands. But Icelyn here is just in that frosty place. And sometimes it might take, you know, a day or two to pass before she appears there. Frostbitten Isle. Location -80, -946. But the way to make Icelyn via breeding is the following. A Daydream and a Bellinor. Actually, it's probably better if I just freeze it here so we don't have to have a novel, basically. So we'll just freeze it and you can see your combo and then we'll scroll it down a bit. So freeze now. And then I'll move down. There's a lot. So this is really nice for new players to be able to access an Icelyn. It's very exciting actually to be new into the game and be able to breed these pals that are in areas that you might not want to be going to. And we'll scroll down even more. My God, she's got a lot of combos. Remember to pause. Far out. Look at this. So I'm just looking for what the easiest combo is for a, you know, a beginner person. Oh my, I can't even believe this, how many there are. Oh my sweet stars. God, and a Xenovator? What the hell? There's even more. That's crazy. Look at it. It keeps going. No, Astro, you're not coming in this bit. My cat likes to climb under the monitor and slink his way over. All right, that's it for those ones. So let us see what the easiest combo is to make a bloody Icelyn for a new player. What do you think? Well, some of these are a little bit difficult actually with the yeah, a Jetragon and a Elise Punk. Oh my God. Gosh. What a bunch of combos these are. Ghangler and a Hellzephyr Lux. A Hellzephyr and a Goryrat Terra. Gosh. Shadowbeak, that's a bit later on. I'm trying to find an easy combo here. Even the Blazermutt's over in the volcano area. Good Lord. Celaray Noct, damn. Oh wait, it's a oh gosh, even those are hard. They really thought about this. A Bronze Cherry and a Phalaris, maybe? Oh, here's one. A Digtoys and a Phalaris might be an easy one to do. Maybe? A Jelliette and a Massander. That's a simple kind of a sweeper and a Jelliette. There's another one. An Arsox and a Nightwing. There's another one. Tombats. A Catress and a Penking. There you go. That's a relatively easy one. But anyway, what a list that one is. So that is the Icelyn. That's the one that looks like she's from Elden Ring. The next one is a Frost Plume. That's got a massive list too. So let's just freeze that one. Frost Plumes are only in a very same area, tiny area. So it might be easier just to breed these ones because sometimes it takes a few days for them to appear. Pause it when it happens. Pause it when it happens. back to the other screen. Bring up the habitat again. Palpedia. Frostplume habitat. Again, the same island. That same frozen island. That's where that is. The next one that we have on the list. Palumba. Big list again. Let me just find Palumba's location there. So again, Palumba will be found on the island that's not in the sealed realm of Terraria. He will be found on this island here. Not in there, but in this bit. Wandering around. All right, back to the breeding matrix. So you know the combo. And then pause it. All right, next one. Braloha. This is the guy that speeds up the breeding time at the bases. Let's just quickly have a look. Just pause that if you need to. But I'm going to find you his location in case you need at least one of them. So go across to Palpedia. And go to the habitat. Again, same place. So if he's not there and the other one's there, then just sleep it off and then check again. So again, let's go back to the breeding matrix of it. It shouldn't be too hard to do. But they're there all the time. I've seen them there many times. So that. The next pal that we have on the list is the Munchill. Remember, we can catch these with fishing. We've seen it multiple times with the fishing ponds. That's the easiest way. You're going to get tons of these guys. Absolute tons of them. But then when it comes to breeding and then trying to get the, the perfect combo, then that's the breeding. The next one that we have on the list is the... Actually, let me just show you his habitat, shouldn't I? Also. Go across to the Palpedia. There we go. Where are you, buddy? He's all down the bottom in this section. Yeah. I think he might be... he's also up there too. I'm curious if he's only a fishable pal. I can't remember. But get your fishing pond out anyway. But let me just bring boy up here. There's the breeding matrix for the Munchill. Pause it if you need to. Number 146. The next one we have is the Polapup. The Polapup is also one that can be caught in the fishing ponds. Pause it if you need to. Number 147. Scrolling down, lots of creatures can make this guy. I don't know if I'd want to make it. Polapup can be ridden, can slide down slopes. Bit boring, isn't it? And then there's this one. All right, so let's bring up Polapup's location on the map. Again, it's identical as the one just previous. All right, next one we have is the Turtacle, which is that weird blue one, which can be made with all these ones. Again, pause. Creature number 148. And then scrolling down. And then scrolling down. And then scrolling down again. And there's that. Let's have a look at the location of this guy habitat-wise. Turtacle can be fished from anywhere. Fished from anywhere. Day, night, doesn't matter. The next one that we have is the Turtacle Terra, which can be made... Get this off my screen. Turtacle Terra with the Turtacle and the Digtoise and the Turtacle Terra and the Turtacle Terra. We know, I think they were also in the fishing pond. I'm pretty sure they were in the fishing pond. Yes, here they are for the daytime. So the Turtacle Terra comes out in the daytime. So when we look at the bottom here, we can go day, night. We go, oh no, they're both day and night, day and night, day and night. All day, all night. They're just not the Noct one. Okay, the next one is Jellroy. Jellroy, come on down. These are the creatures that can make a Jellroy. Jellroy's got a special feature that goes with Jelliette. While in a team, increases items obtained by salvage. While Jelliette and Jellroy are in your base, Jellroy's watering speed is increased. It's a bit rude if you ask me, but let's just go window capture. We'll go to Jellroy's location. We can see all the dots there. Day. Ah, he's only a nighttime boy. There's a daytime boy on the left, which is Phantom Island, but in the nighttime, he'll appear all around the islands for fishing. The next one that we have in the list is our Jelliette. These are our breeding combos for Jelliette. You'll need to pause again. And then we'll look for the locations of Jelliette, which is exactly the same as Jellroy, except she does not appear on the island that he is on. She's on the other island. So let's bring that up. Jelliette is on the Frosty Island on the right side, as you can see. In the daytime, she'll be found fishing all around the main islands. The next character that we have is Gloopie, the emo-looking chick. So Gloopie can be made with all these powers. So it's time to freeze it and pause it so you can find her. And scrolling down. All right, so the location habitat-wise that she can be found, she can be fished out at the nighttime around the volcanic islands and also a little bit north of that. She can be found on the island just below the desert also, but in the daytime she can be found in that same island. So let's zoom into that island specifically, which is over here at this one, the Isle of Decayed Treasures. That is where she can be found over there. Day or night. So the next one we have is Finsider. Finsider can be made from these breeding matrices. An easy way to make that is literally a chickpea and a gobfin. You couldn't get easier than that. Much. Or a Cativa and a rush will also make it easy to find. So the habitat for the Finsider is as follows. In the daytime, you can find Finsider around the fishing areas in the desert. You can also find it in the evening in the desert areas by fishing. Also in the fish ponds and also on that island. Oh gosh, encased in cords right now. Which was, I believe, was it the Isle of Decayed Treasures or was it the Sunlit Isle? Which one were you, buddy? Show me your habitat. He's below the oil rig. Below the oil rig. He is at this one. He's at the sunlit isle. That's where you can find Finsider. Next one. The Finsider Ignis. You can make him with a Finsider and a Gobfin Ignis, or 2 Finsiders. Ignises, you know you can fish those out of the ponds. And let us bring up the habitat again. Fort. There he is. Habitat. Can be found on the Phantom Isle in the daytime, all around Faybreak fishing areas. At night time, exactly the same, but also from the ponds. The next one that we can find is the Ghangler. You'll find so many of these guys around the place. This is the breeding matrix for them though. You might need to pause again as usual, as I will be scrolling in a minute. And scrolling again. And scrolling again. Pause. That is where Ghangler can be found. Having a look at the location of Ghangler to find and fish him, these are the areas that he is in. He is around all the main islands at night time, up on the left side, and in the day, and also on the Phantom Isle. And also you can get him in the daytime in Phantom Isle. That's where we can get Ghangler. Then we move on to Ghangler Ignis, which we will scroll over, grab his breeding combo, which is a Sootseer and, interesting, a Ghangler, or a Ghangler Ignis and a Ghangler Ignis. The Ghangler Ignis, let me grab the habitat again. Come on. Is all the way in the daytime at Faybreak. Is actually capturable on the level 60 fishing, the oil rig, the bottom left in the daytime and the nighttime, around Faybreak in the day and the nighttime. That's where he can be found. All right, the next one up. Next cab off the rank is the Whalaska. The Whalaska combo is wild, and here they are. Pause it. Number 154. The Whalaska, habitat-wise, bring this one up, can be found again at the level 60 oil rig, right down the bottom of Faybreak in the daytime, and I'm going to sneeze again. And he can only be found in the daytime. Daytime, all the way down the bottom of Faybreak and at the other oil rig up on the right-hand side there. The next one that we have is going to be the Whalska Ignis, which we can create with a Jelliette Ignis and a Whalaska, or a Whalaska and a Whalaska. To find the Whalaskas, we will go down the Whalska Ignis. Around, you can fish him from around Faybreak in the daytime and the oil rig, the level 60 oil rig. And also, you don't seem to be active at this time. I guess it's only in the daytime we can find Mr. Ignis, or it's not working. But that's where he is. If I go onto the main map and zoom in, that is where the alpha is. So at minus 969, minus 538, that is where Big Boy is. Can get him from over there by going west of the beach of Everlasting Summer fast travel point. The next one up we have is Lucky last, Neptilius. Now, Neptilius can only be made with a Neptilius. So you're going to have to do some farming for this one. Let me take you to his location though. Neptilius will be found all the way up north here. He's very easy to destroy, I find. He's absolutely beautiful. And this is what he looks like. Let me get in the water here, shall we? He's a big boy. Look at him go. Granddaddy of them all. He has with him a laser. Please be very careful if you're doing fishing with this. This will kill the fish. It will kill them or scare them away. They'll be gone. Sentinel of the Great Sea. I don't even think we can sentinel while we're in a pond, but that's where Bro is. That's what he does. He is amazing. He's my favorite, one of my favorite mounts. He does not do very well on land, obviously. So that's our boy. And that's it. So that's how you make every single new, or find every single new. I nearly just got destroyed then. Pal, catchable, fishing ponds, whatever tickles your fancy in the update with Palworld and Terraria. If you liked it, if you found this helpful, please like and comment. That would be great. And don't forget to join the Discord channel, link in the description below.